What is up, you guys? Welcome and welcome back to my channel. Another day, another sit down vlog. And for today's video, we are going to talk about how much is the cost of living in Dubai. So, if you are just curious on how much is it like to live here in Dubai, or if you are someone who is aspiring to work and live here in Dubai, then this video is for you. Before we jump into anything that we are going to discuss, everything that I'll be going to mention here is based on my experience. So, lahat ng mga expenses, amounts, and figures na mababanggit ko dito is based lang sa experience ko dito. So, just a quick overview. Dubai is known for a very luxurious lifestyle, but don't worry, you don't need to live that life in order for you to survive here. Just smart management. Let's dive into our discussion. The first one that we are going to discuss is the rent or the housing costs. How much is the housing cost? The room rent or the rental for your apartment is depending on the place that you are living in. So if you are living in the downtown, it's much more expensive because it's very near to all of the attractions here in Dubai. But if you live in the budget-friendly location, just like ours, dito kami sa Dera, and our rental is 2,000. Guys, 2,000 is included na po siya ng tinatawag naming DEWA or yung internet, electricity, and water. Sa iba po is kahiwalay yung rent mo sa bahay at yung rent mo for the DEWA. So don't worry, this place is really accessible sa lahat. Accessible siya sa lahat ng public transportation, especially the metro station, and accessible din siya sa lahat ng mga supermarkets and malls na malapit dito sa area. So sulit na din yung bayad mo for that 2,000 dirhams kasi pwede mo na siyang lakarin, hindi ka na magbabayad ng additional cost for your transportation. So next is our food and grocery expenses. So what I do is I allot 1,000 dirhams for the monthly allowance for our food, but normally I average up to 50 dirhams per day. Yun yung average limit ko for my daily grocery because I do the daily groceries kasi wala kaming sariling refrigerator na pwede namin stock yung aming mga groceries. Marami namang mga affordable na supermarkets around the area. So, makakabili ka ng mga murang groceries mo at makakatipid ka kasi halos every day or every month, meron naman silang binibigay ng mga sale, discounts sa mga selected items. So, isa rin yung factor para makatipid ka. Next is our transportation cost. So, before kasi, nagme-metro ako sa dati kong trabaho. Ngayon is nakalipat na ako ng employer, nag-change ako ng mode of transportation ko. Hindi na ako nagme-metro, graduate na ako doon. Pero nakakamiss din paminsan-minsan. Ngayon, nagka-carlift na lang ako. Yung carlift na yon is pick and drop siya. In a month, I am spending 220 for my carlift. Kakatipid din ako talaga. At saka, nakakaupo din ako. Kasi kung nasa metro ka, medyo mahirap, nakakapagod, siksikan. So at least dito kahit papano is nandun yung comfort ko. Pero ang ayaw ko lang sa car lift talaga is yung mga reckless drivers. Kasi maraming beses na akong encounter na parang palagi kami madidisgrasya. So ayun, yun lang yung ayaw ko sa car lift. You can opt naman to have your own car, get your own license. Depends on your preference kung gusto mo ng private transportation or public transportation. So kapag private kasi medyo expensive siya kasi you have to consider the gas, the parking, the salik. So, marami kang mga iisipin. And of course, yung maintenance and amortization ng iyong car. So, yun yung mga factors to consider kung kukuha ka ng sarili mong car. Kapag lalabas naman kami sa mall na medyo malayong mall or kakain kami sa labas, nagta-top up naman ako kasi gumagamit kami ng either taxi or metro. Average ng mga 50 dirhams, ganon, kasi nasa malapit lang naman. Next is yung utilities and internet. As I have mentioned earlier nga guys, the internet bills is included already in our rent. So, ang bills na lang for my personal data, around 220 or 225. Yung monthly data subscription ko guys, it's 250. So, nagamit ko lang naman yung data subscription ko kapag nasa labas ako. Although, kahit saang lugar ka pumunta dito, mapa-mall man yan, mapa-coffee shop, mapa-public transportation, merong mga available naman na Wi-Fi connection. So, medyo makakatipid-tipid ka naman doon. So, ako lang, personally, gusto ko lang mag-avail ng monthly subscription kasi minsan tumatawag din ako sa family ko sa Philippines. Next is my entertainment expense. So, I allot around 200 to 300 for for my entertainment expense. That includes yung kakain ako sa labas or yung may mga activity ako na gagawin. So, yun yung mga inaalat ko as entertainment expense. Minsan talaga guys, kapag hindi ko siya masyadong naiisip, nag-out of budget ako. So, medyo masakit. Pero minsan lang naman hindi naman palagi. I mean, hindi naman every week. Minsan lang naman sa isang buwan. So, deserve naman natin yung i-treat natin yung sarili natin. So, I allot 300 dirhams for my entertainment expenses. Okay, next is my medical or insurance expenses. Normally, if you are employed to a specific company dito sa Dubai, it usually covers the medical insurance. But for me, since may mga copay yan siya, hindi yan siya 100% cover ni insurance, meron lang akong inaalat every month na 100 for my medical expense. Kasi for example, magkakasakit ako this month, so pupunta ako sa clinic. So, may mga medyo binabayaran na konti, so dun ko kinukuha yung aking budget for my medications. Okay, so sa miscellaneous expenses naman nandyan na yung taxi, yung nabanggit ko kanina, sa transportation, andyan din yung sa metro and dental. I allot 100 to 200 dirhams. For the taxi and metro naman, nag-aalat ako ng 50. Yun yung mga miscellaneous expenses ko. Guys pala, dito sa aking cost of living expenses, hindi pa po dito kasama yung mga personal investment mo, yung mga remittances mo sa family mo, and yung credit card bills mo. So, kung meron ka mga credit card bills, iba pa yun. So, yun. Ito lang naman yung mga kinover ko dito is yung mainly yung pinaka-basic or yung pinaka-face talaga ng cost of living na talagang kailangan mong pagtuunan ng budget mo every month. Okay, so before we proceed to the total cost of living here in Dubai, as we discussed, kayo ba guys, ano yung sa tingin nyo? Is it really expensive or is it really affordable? For me, living here in Dubai is really manageable naman kasi it really depends on how you manage your finances and how you really budget your salaries or your income. It's better din na meron kang extra income para makakatulong din yun sa'yo para mabalanse mo din yung expenses mo. So, depende lang din sa lifestyle mo if you are outgoing person or if you have like party outside, then medyo mahihirapan ka talagang mag-survive dito sa Dubai. Pero kung medyo practical ka and you do manage your expenses smartly, then you're gonna be fine here. Okay, moment of truth guys. How much is the total cost of living na ating na-compute? As I have mentioned, this is excluding of your insurance, mortgage, debts, and remittances to the Philippines. It costs you around 4,270. Nandyan yung ating rent, ating food and household, yung ating transportation, ating bills, entertainment expenses, health and medical expenses, and yung ating miscellaneous expenses. Ito po yung total monthly cost ko. Lahat po ito is based lang po sa aking personal. So, it may varies in every person kasi iba naman po merong mas mataas pa dyan, yung iba naman po is may mas mababa pa dyan. Dubai really requires you really smart financial planning in order for you to live a comfortable life here in Dubai. So, yeah, for me, Dubai is really manageable. You can live here comfortably. It offers you a lot of good opportunity. I hope you guys really enjoy this video and I hope you guys find this video helpful. If you have any questions, feel free to drop your questions in the comment sections and then maybe we can answer it on the coming videos. Then yeah, thank you so much guys for watching. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video, and if you do, please do subscribe to my channel and don't forget to like and hit that notification bell para updated ka sa aking mga future uploads. Until next time guys, thank you so much for watching and bye bye.